100 years, Rick and Morty. 100 years, Rena and Mion. I'm sorry, Mion. It's a bummer. In reality, you're as dumb as they come. And I needed those seeds real bad. And I had to give them up just to get your parents off my back. So now, we're going to have to go get more. And then, we're going to go on even more adventures. And that, Mion, and after that, Mion, and you're going to keep your mouth shut about it, Mion, because the world is full of idiots that don't understand what's important, and they'll tear us apart, Mion. But if you stick with me, I'm going to accomplish great things, Mion, and you're going to be a part of them. And together, we're going to run around, Mion. We're going to do all kinds of wonderful things, Mion. Just you and me, Mion. The outside world is our enemy, Mion. We're the only friends we've got, Mion. It's just Rena and Mion. Rena and Mion and their adventures. Mion. Rena and Mion forever. And forever 100 years, Rena and Mion. Some things, me and Rena and Mion running around in Rena and Mion time all day long and forever. All 100 days. Rena and Mion. 100 years, Rena and Mion. Forever 100 times, over and over. Rena and Mion, adventures.com, www.renaandmion.com, www.renaandmionadventures, 100 years, every minute, renaandmion.com, www.100 times, renaandmion.com, 100 years, Rena and Mion, Rena and Mion Adventures, this classic Rena and Mion Adventures, every day, every minute, forever and ever. 100 years, Rena and Mion. Rena and Mion Adventures. 100 years, Rena and Mion Adventures. By the way, Grok did not quite accomplish what I wanted, but the fact that I can use such a thing for free is nice. I tried to ask it to do in the style of Rick and Morty. I make it cute. I was like, hey, what about this picture? Also, you can only do a limited amount for free. So, I'm not sure. Like, are they in the river or something? I will say this: if you ask Grok to make something in the style of Rick and Morty or Sailor Moon or Ghibli, it knows what you're trying to tell it to do. But if you ask Grok to make something in the style of higurashi, well, it doesn't quite get that. I have tried to do a few pictures and said, hey, make this in the style of higurashi. Oh, I guess I might as well do my intro. Greetings, one and all, to the most cursed, most cringiest corner of the internet. A YouTube channel content creator actively alienating everyone in both the analog and digital world. Well, welcome and good evening, wonderful dice of all alignments. I am Lunar D8. And if I could, I would make hentai with Grok, but Grok does not allow that. Also, this is a really cool picture from Higurashi in of itself. But here's the thing. Spartan football. What did Grok change that into when I said in the style of Rick and Morty? It says smut. You know what? I'm just going to ask it. Make a picture. Did I finish my intro? I don't know. I'll do it again. Greetings, one and all, to the most cursed, most cringiest corner of the internet. A YouTube channel content creator actively alienating everyone in both the analog and digital world. Well, welcome and good evening, wonderful dice of all alignments. I am Lunar D8. And let's see if it knows how to do this. Make a picture of Rick and Morty in the style of higurashi when they cry anime. Let's see what you come up with. I think it's still using the other picture as a base. Is there a way to what do you mean screaming in despair? Surrounded by crows. Cyberpunk. What? But why? Okay, but it's obviously still basing off of... Okay, how about this? Load. Okay, how about this? Let's just forget the Rick and Morty thing. Make this in the style... I don't think Grok would know how to do this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Grok won't know what to do here. High School DxD. Does Grok even know what that is? Grok, do you even know what High School DxD is? Let alone an idea of what that is as a style? Okay, let's see what we got. By the way, quick refresher. This is what the picture looks like. Higurashi, great anime. Great story that I'm gradually reading. Oh. Five people? 6? 7. Okay, what's crazy about this is in the original picture we just have Mion, but here we have Rena. We have Mion and in the style of Evangelion. Actually, Neon Genesis. Okay. Like I said, if Grok would let me do it, I would just be making like a lot of hentai with it. But you're not allowed to make porn with AI. At least not. Huh. The crazy thing is I can actually see it. In the style, the Berserk anime. You know, the one with Griffith. If I can spell, my F does not work correctly. In the style of Berserk anime, you know, the one with Griffith. Huh. What are like shoulder pads? Okay. In the style of Final Fantasy. I wonder if Grok knows what I mean by that. No, I think it just means general fantasy. I don't think it knows that I'm talking about the game, the Final Fantasy games. Gothic runes. Of course. In the style of Dragon Ball Z. Elon Musk is probably like, this is not what I made this for. I'm like I said, Elon, if you'd let me do it, I'd be making lots of porn with this. What do you mean fiery aura? Like, I'm eventually going to burn through the my temporary limit of how much I'm allowed to do anything with. Make it wholesome? What do you think I mean by this, Grok? And what's your interpretation? They just look drunk. What? You just put random animals? Did I already ask in the style of Dragon Ball Z? I feel like I must have. Yep, that's what that is. Obviously, like, honestly, I feel like there's no improvement on the original. I'm just... And again, it's like typing a question, but like, does Grok know what I mean by this? It's a funny cartoon show. I do like the original art the best. I still think it's neat that it's actually making... I'm not sure what to ask. In the style of Grand Theft Auto. This is less about picking interesting styles and more like picking something that I'm not sure how the AI will interpret this. Like, what do you like? Okay, obviously we get a big city behind us. Satoko really isn't looking the greatest in that. You know what? Let's make it cursed. Make it look realistic. Well, this will probably look absolutely horrible. I don't expect AI to make this be something. Hyper detailed textures. Cinematic realism. Make them hug. Everyone's like, this is a complete waste of the potential of AI. And I'm like, I know. Wasn't even meant to be this far. Just was like, hey, look, it's a Rick and Morty thing. What the fuck happened to Mion? That's concerning. Did I just... I know we did the 100 years Rena and Mion thing at the start of this, but did we just make them a couple? Okay, oil painting, add glowing, embrace tightly. Okay, what on earth? It's like, what are these suggestions? That's probably for the best. Okay, guys. Sorry, that was such a much longer than it should have been. Let's scroll back up. To the initial question. I said, whoosh. The style of Rick and Morty. Style Rick and Morty, but also the style Sailor Moon. And anime. So we're making it more anime. 100 years, Rena and Mion. You guys notice that their outfits are switched? Add chaotic and none of those like spoons. The style of Rick and Morty. Well, I've tormented AI enough today. Later, everybody. Bye.